Here's two questions about the Anunnaki from Taba. Alex, how can the reptilian, i.e. different species, Anunnaki, interbreed with humans? And Mason asks Alex, aren't the Anunnaki reptilians? And also Mark asks, are there any real pictures of ETs, stroke reptilians, photos, maybe in a book somewhere? So there's a little a cluster of Anunnaki questions.
Okay. The Anunnaki were two tribes. The Orion group, which is human and reptilian, and then we have a group from Sirius B, okay, which are human. The tribes that came together were done through a marriage. So there has been a lot of interbreeding between different races. In particular, in Orion, which is an enormous star system, there are many, many different races and many different cultures. And there are some races that can't interbreed at all because physically it's not a possibility. But with some tribes, there is interbreeding. And some of those are human and reptilian. So that's how it's done. It's gone on like that for years. There are also many races who are geneticists, and they have spliced particular races' genetics together, especially if one of their races was dying for whatever reason, and let's say it was a disease that was killing them off, and they couldn't be rectified by any other way than a gene splice of another type of race that was stronger. They would have done that to see how it would work, and in many cases it has worked, where the race became stronger, it began to thrive through these other genetics. It just reinforced or re-enhanced the genetics they already had. Here in this country, or here on this planet, there is a great deal of talk about that in creating super soldiers. This is exactly the same kind of a concept, where they add different genetics to us to see what they're going to do to enhance. We're babies at this, but other races have been doing this for thousands and thousands, millions of years. For example, most of the life on this planet has come from someplace else. Dolphins, whales, birds, animals. They have come from different environments, and genetically they had to be altered in order to live on this planet. I mean, do you think that one cell created every insect, every mammal, every amphibian, every fowl on this planet? No, it didn't happen that way. Not at all. The diversity of life on Earth was created and done on purpose, and many of those critters were altered in order to be able to live here. Okay, their genetics were altered so they could be here. Some of them come from methane planets, some from helium planets, some come from environments we couldn't even possibly imagine. Okay, but they genetically had to be altered to be put here to see if they could survive. You know, Earth is a garden, a zoo, literally. And I've talked about this in the past as well.